Top 10 upcoming fall anime that are going to smash your expectations right out of the park. I think it's fair to say that 2022 has been the most exciting year in anime in a long time. In the first 2 seasons alone, we got to witness the return of some of the biggest blockbusters of all time, in addition to a whole bunch of new shows that have become instant classics. But what if I tell you that that was all a trailer for what's coming this fall? Yes, my friends, the fall season is shaping up to be the most exciting one yet. And in today's video, we're going to look at the top 10 upcoming shows that are going to send you straight to anime heaven. So, let's dive right into it. Number 10. Reincarnated as a Sword. We're starting things off with an isekai called Reincarnated as a Sword. Now, I know what you're thinking. This has to be a joke. And I was in the same boat. To me, this title looked more like a meme than a show. But after watching the trailers, I've joined the ranks of the people who now believe this might be the next hidden gem. I mean, if you forget about the title, which seems to be written by a 5th grader, the anime actually has some real eye-catching and smooth animation. And the fact that our MC is literally starting off as a sword means you're gonna see this animation come alive in action scenes more often than not. Number 9. My Hero Academia Season 6. Next up, we have My Hero Academia, which returns for its 6th season this fall. Now, I don't think anyone will disagree that the show has fallen from its glory in the past couple of seasons. Season 5 was especially a serious letdown due to its way too cliched plot and some forgettable action scenes. It's hard to imagine that this show once gave us whole seasons consisting of tournament arcs. But even after looking at its recent form, I'd say you need to watch Season 6. I'm sure manga readers will know that the upcoming war between our heroes and the Paranormal Liberation Front is not only going to be epic, but will also lead to some much needed character development. So look out for this one. Number 8. Blue Lock. At number 8, we have the most highly anticipated sports anime of this year. To the delight of football fans around the world, Blue Lock is finally getting animated. Now, for those of you who haven't read this ultra-popular manga, this might look redundant, considering we already have a football anime this year, and a good one at that. But my friends, Blue Lock isn't just a sports anime. It's a sports anime on crack. It crosses multiple genres while telling the story of Japan's best strikers who are competing in the Blue Lock facility to be chosen for the national team. And by competing, I mean a full-on battle royale, where only the best and the toughest can survive. And I'm glad the trailer catches the flair of the manga with its gorgeous animation, which immediately makes you realize that you're watching something special. So even if sports anime aren't your thing, this one will have something to demand your attention. Number 7. The Eminence of Shadow. Moving on, at number 7, we have The Eminence of Shadow. Now, as an isekai fan, I've been waiting for this one for a long time. If you haven't read the light novel, this anime is going to surprise you because it's pretty much a satire. It starts after Truck Kun sends our MC to the afterlife, and after getting reincarnated, he decides to become a character who controls the world from the shadows. He even starts making shit up to add more members to his secret society. But what he fails to notice is that all the stories he's making up are actually coming to life, and pretty soon he's in the middle of a war. Cute girls, great action, and a hilarious plot are what you can expect from this exciting new anime. Number 6. Golden Kamuy. Next up, we have the bastard love child of Gintama and JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. And I'm of course talking about Golden Kamuy, which makes a triumphant return for its 4th season. The show tells the story of Sugimoto, who's searching for gold to help out the family of his dead comrade. After a native girl named Aspira saves him from a vicious bear, he joins hands with her, and together they start an epic adventure that will make you laugh and cry at the same time. I really don't understand why this show is so underrated, especially since it's so damn entertaining. So if you're looking to start a new series, now is a great time to pick up Golden Kamuy, as the show is only getting better with more seasons. Number 5. To Your Eternity. At number 5, we have the anime that made grown-ass men cry. Yes, I'm talking about the best drama of 2021, To Your Eternity. In a year when shows like Demon Hunter dominated with their breathtaking action sequences, To Your Eternity won our hearts with its unique writing and serene animation. This anime isn't perfect, but then again, it doesn't have to be, since it tells such a profound story that connects to people on multiple levels. Each and every episode was a joy to watch, and there aren't any weak links in its long list of characters. In case you haven't watched it yet, it tells the story of an otherworldly being as it evolves from being moss on the face of a rock to a conscious being that's trying to learn the ways of the world. The prehistoric setting only adds to the depth of the show, as concepts of life and death are discussed metaphorically. This is a one-of-a-kind show, and I'm so glad that it's coming back to continue its tale.
Yukuzo.
Number 4. Bleach, 1000-Year Blood War. Moving on, we have the return of one of the OG shonen series. Yeah, you guessed it, I'm talking about Bleach, which finally returns to continue its final and arguably the most exciting arc, the 1000-Year Blood War. If you're like me, who thought Bleach was the coolest of the top 3 shonen series, then there is a lot to be excited for. The trailers made it clear that you're gonna get the same badass drip and no-holds-barred action that made Bleach so special all those years ago. But it's also clear that modern-day animation is gonna do wonders for this show, so we might just get rewarded for waiting so long to finish this grand journey that started almost 2 decades ago. Number 3. Spy X Family. At number 3, we have the second season of an anime that broke records and introduced the medium to millions of new fans. If you haven't guessed already, I'm talking about Spy Family, which is blessing us with not 1, but 2 seasons in a single year.
What a time to be alive.
Now, this is one show where I shouldn't have to tell you what it's about and what makes it such an instant classic. It's such a beautiful story that it pretty much transcends the boundaries of anime. I know many people who never liked anime, and yet they were flatlined by this show about 3 people who were hiding some nasty truths to make their makeshift family work. So I'm glad that we're getting a second season, because it's not only great for the fans, but for the world of anime as a whole. Number 2. Mob Psycho 100 Season 3. At number 2, we have arguably the greatest shonen anime, Mob Psycho 100, which returns with a 3rd and final season. Now, I don't know about you guys, but from the moment the second season ended, I've been waiting for this one. I intentionally stayed away from the manga since Studio Bones has done so well to bring this story to life. So for me, this is an early Christmas present. Now, to all the people who still haven't seen this near-perfect anime, what the hell's wrong with you? There is no way any shonen series even comes close to Mob Psycho. I mean, the animation alone is god tier. Add in a musical score that perfectly complements this raw and heartwarming story, and you get a masterpiece that has no equal. So let's just hope it gets the ending it deserves. Now, before we talk about the number 1 full anime, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button to watch more videos like this one. Number 1. Chainsaw Man. And that brings us to an anime that has broken viewership records with its trailer alone. Yes, I'm talking about The Chainsaw Man, which is without a doubt the most hyped new anime of all time. The way it has gripped everyone's imagination is simply ridiculous. But read just one chapter of the manga and you'll know why everyone is holding their breath for this one. Tatsuki Fujimoto is a genius, and this might just be his most edgy and mind-boggling story. It follows a young man who gets the ability to turn his body parts into chainsaws after a fateful meeting with a freaking demon. And judging from the trailers, MAPPA has done a sublime job of turning this gruesome story into a sensational anime. I mean, they are breathing down Ufatable's neck with their animation here, which is no small feat. So let's just go back to holding our breath and pray that MAPPA doesn't let us down. And that brings an end to today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.